Hello. Oh, that is the wrong layout for the start of this particular stream. There we go. Hi, what's up, guys? It's Wednesday. We're doing another Pokemon solo run today. And as you guys saw, maybe, well, definitely, because it was in the intro screen, we're doing Koffing today. Also, I have a lot of things causing issues, so let me fix this real quick. There we go. Yeah, we're doing Koffing today. Simultaneously one of the more well-known and also one of the more forgotten Pokemon from Gen 1, I think. Well-known, obviously, because it is James's Pokemon in the Kanto season of the anime. Forgotten because nobody uses Koffing. But let's take a look at them. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going on for us today. All right, so first off, stats-wise, a lot of defense. I was actually not expecting that. Oh, and we get the higher special stat in Gen 1. I was going to be really scared if we had that 45. 60 is not bad. This is going to hurt a lot. 35 speed. That's going to hurt a lot. 65 attack isn't terrible for a non-evolved Pokemon. 60 special is also not terrible for a non-evolved Pokemon. But that 40 health and that 35 speed are really going to hurt us a lot, I think. So yeah. Let's find out what we got. Let's find out what we got to work with, huh? All right. Oh. Okay. Immediately, that 60 special is a lot more important because we have access to Thunderbolt. So it looks like Tackle and Smog is all we have to start with. Oh, that sucks. And then we don't learn another move until 32. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, Taco Master. How you doing? Oh, man. What does our fucking moveset look like? I mean, obviously, we're going to have Sludge, right? Obviously, Sludge is going to be on the moveset. Thunderbolt is definitely going to be there. And what else? Fire Blast, I guess? Is it going to be Mimic, Thunderbolt, Fire Blast, Sludge? Because we don't have a single good normal attack. Like, this might actually be the first Pokemon who doesn't have a single good normal attack. Because most people will have Body Slam or Swift. Missingno had Tri-Attack. And if not those, then at least, like, Takedown. Or Double Edge. Sorry, not Takedown. Takedown sucks. Double Edge. Like, you would at least have one of those, but we have none of them. We have Rage, Self-Destruct, Explosion, and Tackle. Sorry, we do have Tackle. Oh, boy. So we have no good answer for ghost types. No really good answer for ghost types, right? We're probably going to be spamming Fire Blast and praying that they die. Self-destruct. Not exactly in a fucking solo run. Oh, speaking of, so here's a fun thing. There is actually another set of Pokemon that will never be able, that we cannot finish a solo run with. And it's not until a later generation. But all of the Reggies cannot be used in a solo run. Not the way that we have it set up now. The reason being is because they all only have self-destruct or explosion at level 5. It's the only move they have. So there's actually no way to deal damage. Well, there's no way to do anything with them. So we will have to get past those guys as well, because they literally can't do anything. They just blow up. But yeah, the early game is gonna suck, because we don't get... Is Thunderbolt gonna be our first move? Okay, here's another thing. Experience. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong tab. It'll be this one. Just scroll all the way down. Medium fast experience group. Okay, so at least we are in a fast experience group. At least we're in a fast experience group, so we might be able to hit 32 decently early. But I think we will legitimately have just Tackle and Smog until we get Thunderbolt from Surge. Which fucking sucks. That's really rough. God damn. Now here's something that I haven't mentioned. Smoke screen. Now, evasion moves like double team are not allowed in my runs. Accuracy dropping moves like smoke screen are. I wonder if we have to bring this in. Haze, there's no way, right? Haze actively weakens us. I feel like, wait, what? Explosion's only 170? Wait, hold up. That's a lie, right? Oh, it gets boosted to 250 in Gen 2. Okay, I was about to say, there's no way. I remember it being 250. Wait, what? If explosion breaks the target substitute, the user will not faint, though its sprite will be replaced by a blank image. If the user of explosion had a substitute at the time of such a situation, substitute later switches out, its regular sprite will once again become visible. Wait. Huh, okay. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a fucking weird one, guys. This is gonna be a fucking weird one. It's gonna be really rough to get past Brock. Smog is basically gonna be useless. At 20 power and 70 accuracy, not ideal. Throwing that out there. Not great. Is there a move that pierces through protect or similar moves? Not in Gen 1. Was it? I think Brick Break does that in later generations, but not in Gen 1. But fortunately, we don't have any protect stallers in these runs. Yeah, I guess there's no real nothing else really to talk about except to just hop into the game. All right. Oh, I do not have my timer up. While we're doing the options. Okay, this is also... Why is this a thing all of a sudden? Good luck? I'm gonna need it. Thank you. All right. 3, 2, 1, Go. My name is... Christine. All right. Hello, fishiest. Welcome in. How you doing? How are you doing on this fine evening? This is a mistake. This is a mistake. Is that from the movie? Christine is the love interest in Doctor Strange. Realizing you need to stop procrastinating, learning various algorithms for 3x3. No. Rubik's Cube. Ah. Like, I don't understand this. I don't know what you mean by this. Okay, gotcha. Oh my god, we can't, we're too slow. We can't run away. Rachel McAdams, yeah. Yeah. I jokingly named the rival Regina at one point to make fun of that character because she's like very much not the same character that she was in the first movie. She's well, I mean, like it's literally a different person, right? So I guess that's fair. But God, I really don't like that movie. God, I really don't like that movie. Learning how to speed solve it super slow with one of the steps called F2L. Need to learn full F2L, all the algorithms for F2L so I can do it faster. Jesus. I have never once, the best I've ever been able to do is I think at one point I got 2 sides finished on a Rubik's Cube. And it was like weeks. I don't know shit all about trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Go away! Jesus, leave me alone. Yeah, let's buy more than one of those, huh? Sounds like a plan. Good news is we are a poison type, so we don't have to worry about getting poisoned by Weedles. So that's cool. I don't think I fight. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's gonna take 1,000 years. Don't already know how to solve one? Yeah. I don't know shit all about it. 3 years later, we kill a single Kakuna. Hey, nice crit. Yeah, this is going to be a very rough slog here at the beginning. And the fact that our defense is our highest stat, like, that's never a good thing for these runs. Like, defense stats are obviously important. We saw that yesterday with what's it called? Missingno, right? Because every time we got fucking tapped, we just exploded. But you don't want it to be your highest stat, right? All right. I could probably take this guy at this point, but I really don't want to didn't want to go in with only 3 tackles left. That is different. That is different. That is competitive Pokemon, which is an entirely separate game from running through these games in this way. All right, I'm going to fight this guy now. Because, oh no, they streak shot me as I'm already slower than they are. Congratulations, genius. There we go. Gudra Hisui is very upset right now. I've heard that Gudra is like really good competitively, but I don't know shit all about competitive Pokemon. I prefer to spend all of my time rerunning the game over and 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 over again. Oh, God damn, this is gonna take 1,000 years. More crits. Speaking of, another thing, that 35 speed really sucks because we have like a fucking 5% chance to crit on any given attack. At one point, so way back in the day, and these VODs do not exist anymore, I don't think. Way back in the day when I was doing my Kingmaker speedruns, I would pull up Pokemon Showdown during cutscenes, and I would try to finish an entire Showdown match of fully random teams before the cutscene finished. I stopped doing that because actually I could probably take the level 9. I wonder how much damage do you take from Smog? Oh, that was a critical hit. Okay. The reason that I don't do it anymore is because... Oh, fuck off. If you alt-tab out of Kingmaker, for whatever reason, the game moves at a fucking snail's pace relative to what it should. I don't think I need to heal here. I don't want to waste a potion. Yeah, it's literally 12 hits to kill. That's if he attacked every single turn. Okay, so the fact that we're already level 10 is really nice, actually. We are going to have to grind for sure. Like, there's no way that we win even against the junior trainer right now. Win a game in every single tier for every single gen. Oh, yeah. Use borderless window. I did. Well, that's the thing. Owlcat can't figure out borderless window. It will still minimize the game, even if you have that option selected. I don't know why. I literally have a program installed on my computer so that I can force borderless window mode on those games and a few others. I think I'm gonna fight the junior trainer when I hit level 12. So we're gonna play it a little bit safer. Gen 7, 8, 9 without some sort of mod to remove cutscenes. Dude, that's literally... The cutscenes are why I stopped speedrunning Gen 9. I used to do the Arven storyline cutscene, or speedrun. And it was like half of the run was cutscene. Or something like that. It's like an insane percent. It's like 30 to 50% of the speedrun is cutscene, I think. Or something crazy like that. It's bonkers. And I was just sitting there, I was bored. I was bored with the speedrun. It's just like, oh my god, could we just not? Could we just not with this shit? Also, we are already very quickly killing these bugs, which is nice because I thought that was going to be a major issue. Portal 2 reference, Undertale neutral glitchless reference. Undertale I could see. Undertale I could see. I have not played Portal 2 in so long. Because the Gen 9 have at least some sort of save state just before the starter select. Remove all the waiting time at least. Actually, a lot of the categories let you start the run after you leave the school for the first time. So you get to skip all of that. It's only like the full any % run where like you go through the entire story of the game. I think that requires you to start earlier than that. But the way that they do that is that they limit how much you can do beforehand. It's like, all right, so you have to open your, like, the first thing is you basically have to open your menu and be like, all right, this is how much experience I have, this is how many items I have, and there's like limits on all of that stuff to make it fair so that you're not sitting there grinding to level 92, you know, before you start the run. Which is good. Like, I feel like that's necessary, honestly. If you're going to do something like that, because people will do that, right? Like, you'll have a full, like, level 100 Pokemon. Which is actually not that difficult. There's Portal 2 speedrun mod that is a separate category, and the only thing the mod does is remove the cutscenes waiting. Oh, yeah. That's the same for Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X, any % is like 9 hours for the world record or something like that. And then if you have the cutscene remover, it's like 3. It's insane how many cutscenes are in that game. And they're completely unskippable. And yeah, there's a cutscene remover mod that does literally just removing the cutscenes of the game. And it's up to like version like 1.7 or something like that, because they're constantly updating it even now. How close are we? Oh, we're like right there. Cool. All games need to have more quality of life setting. Yeah, I don't know why. Because, like, this is the Steam version of the game, which came out just a couple years ago. Or a few years ago at this point. I don't know why they are so adamant to not have a cutscene remover for that video game. I mean, it's the same for Pokemon. Pokemon lies. Pokemon fucking lies. There's an option in the newer Pokemon games. It's like, remove cutscenes. And it's like, okay, we got rid of 2 in the entire game. Like, what do you fucking mean? What do you mean you got rid of 2? Alright, so we definitely lose this fight, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's death number 1. All right, and while we got relatively close, I want to get another level before I try again. We'll try again at 13. I fully expect us to get to a ridiculously high, need to get to a ridiculously high level before we can beat Brock, honestly. Haven't noticed anything. Yeah, it's like, for Sword and Shield, the cutscenes that it skips are the cutscene where everybody's introduced when you first start your, like, gym tour. When you get to that fucking big-ass city. It skips that one, and it skips the fucking Eternatus cutscene. Dynamax animations still take forever. Yup. I think you Dynamax once, maybe twice in the speed run of Scarlet Violet. I know you Dynamax against, or at least you used to. Like, it's been years since I've done speedruns of that game. I know you used to Dynamax once against the Grass Gym leader. Also, that's where most of my runs went to die, because you had to, you pick the water starter. You use Sobble in that game. And, yeah. You would get fucked up against that gym leader real quick. Because unless you had, like, insanely good stats, the fucking, it was a damage range to kill. Like, you could not guarantee a kill when you needed to on that fight unless you had, like, really, really high stats. Don't use Dynamax, not because it's suboptimal or because it makes it easier, because it just takes fucking forever. Yeah, that's one thing. I'm like, all right, do we add in? Is it just getting fucked by IV Simulator? Kind of. Actually, that's why I quit that run. I had such shit luck, so it's not actually that bad. It's like a 53% or something like that to get a runnable Sobble. And I failed that coin flip 13 times in a row one day. And that was when I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. That was the day that I quit Scarlet Violet speedrunning, was when I got 13 failed coin flips in a row. I was so mad. I was so mad. Actually gonna turn this on. It's a little bit warm in here today. Yeah. I have not had great luck with Pokemon speedrunning. I had that one, and then my Scarlet or my Violet speedrun. My Violet speedrun always died on the final Titan. Super lucky. Hate games that are super skill dependent. At least for I love watching. I really love watching games that are very execution dependent. Like, I think the Hades speedrun is really fun to watch. It's just like bang, 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 bang. They're just constantly moving, constantly doing stuff. And it's just like a really cool speedrun to watch. Also, I just fucking love that game. Absolutely adore Hades. One of my favorite games of all time. Like, easily. And yeah, watching it, because like there is luck in that game. Don't run Undertales, because to play it optimally you have to hit 40 quads, and each quad you have to hit 4 frame perfect inputs. Oh, fuck that. Jesus. That's actually a game I've never played. I've never played Undertale in my life. People hit those. That's just crazy to me. Undertale doesn't seem like it's a game that I would hate playing. I feel like I would get I feel like I would probably enjoy the combat system a decent amount. Mission Link 2K's Undertale Genocide world record. Missed one. Jeez. Reset. I used to be such a reset fiend when I was like hyper into Kingmaker speedrunning. If I missed an attack in the first two, or if I missed a kill, no, wait, what was it? I would allow 2 rounds each for the first 2 fights. And if either of those first 2 fights went over those 2 rounds, I would reset. Where did Undertale come from? We are talking about different speedruns, and the good and the bad of them. And then just like, you know, speaking about the games more in general as well. You hit our encore, the last part of the game. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Judgment Hall's like 2 screens, right? It's like super quick. Because Judgment Hall, that's like the leading up to Asgore, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen, like, so my experience with Undertale is when it first came out, I watched like 2 different playthroughs. I watched a pacifist run and a genocide run. And I watched like 2 speedruns of it. Mario 64's invisible walls, that was pretty interesting. Yeah. Yep, that doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me in the slightest that there's a bunch of invisible walls in that game. That's another game that's like, goddamn, is that game impressive for what it was, right? Because it was the first 3D platformer. And for being the first 3D platformer ever made, like, it's incredible, right? Like, it is still like a very strong game. Like, it's obviously got issues, right? Like, there's a, like, the camera is an absolute monster to deal with at times, but as an overall thing, I think that Mario 64 is still one of the fucking greatest gaming achievements, basically. Which speedruns? I watched GDQ runs of it. I was like, well, here, I'm wearing one of their shirts right now, actually. I haven't watched too much of their stuff recently. But like a while back, I was like obsessed with AGDQ and SGDQ. Oh, we're level 15. I meant to go back at level 13. Kill the animals or save the animals? I don't really have a stake in that particular fight. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I don't really, it don't really matter to me that much. Oh my god, look at how much more damage. I just 2-shot the Diglett. Jesus Christ. Yeah, oh, there's 2 of them. So like, this is the one time where I'd be like, fuck off. This is like the one time where I'd be like, all right, Haze is worthwhile. just to get rid of all those sand attacks. But all right, cool. So save the animals then. Pete observe. I think it's whatever. Like, for real, if that was what if I were to donate to GDQ for that bid war, I would literally just look at which one's losing and put my money on that. That's literally all I would do. I don't really GDQ. Oh, that's okay. Gotcha. Mystic Hobo, kill the frames, save the animals. Pretty much because I enjoy doing things suboptimally. Fair enough. I think one of the best runs in GDQ. Oh fuck, which one was it? I'm trying to remember the actual run. There were a couple of them that I would just rewatch over and over again. Well, while I'm trying to think of that, we can die to Brock here real quick, because we are going to die here. I fully expect to not finish. Oh my god, look how little damage we do. Oh no. And that's before defense girls. No, Autobot is evil. Oh no. Wait. Oh, here. Bam. There you go. See, that's the thing. Why not Smog? Does Smog poison? So Smog is is double resisted. I keep saying 4 times. So that's the thing. Well, A, Smog is only 70% accurate, so I really don't want to rely on it, period. B, Smog is not going to do any damage to the Koffing at this point. I probably should have maybe used it before, but you also got to remember, rock resists poison. Rock and ground both resist poison. Yes. Brock also has 5 full heals per Pokemon. So, yeah. I need you to not tap fucking hell. Alright, let's try. We will spam Smog this time. We will go back in, we will spam Smog this time. And see if there's a difference. Is that a Gen 1 thing, or am I just stupid? I think that's a consistent thing. I mean, it would kind of make sense, right? Like, how are you gonna fucking poison a rock? Yeah. Okay, so we've gotten to the point where it's doing literally no damage anymore. So Doom feels bad, yeah. I mean, they don't fuck with the type chart that much. Like, really, the only times that they change thing, he healed poison like 3 times. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got 5 full heals per Pokemon. So you'll be able to poison Geodude 5 times before it actually sticks. It'll stick the 6th time on Geodude. And then as soon as he sends out the Onix, he'll have another 5 full heals for the Onix. How do you punch the darkness? Well, see, that is a localization thing. Because insanely unfair, yeah. I would rather him have those 5 full heals, though, than have, like, potions. If he had potions, we would be fucked. So, actually, Igor, in Japanese, Dark type is actually just evil type. So, yeah. Punching evil is like every shonen anime that's ever existed, so that makes a bit more sense, you know? Pokemon has an evil type? Yep. Yes, it does. There was a question. There was something. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Gain normal damage against incorporeals. Does Koffing get better special or attack stats? Attack by barely. Something about Twitch auto mode? Oh yeah, that was actually what it was. Thank you, Fishiest. That's something that I really like about Twitch that YouTube doesn't do, is YouTube just deletes the comment permanently, and I don't even get a choice in the matter. It's just that is what it is. But on Twitch, it's like, hey, this is a potentially shitty thing that somebody said. Is this actually okay, or should we boop this? And then, you know, me, or if I had mods, a mod would be like, could make that choice. I just wish that YouTube had that option. Evil is a valid personality trait for kids to develop and simulate. I mean, like, just as valid as, you know, electricity or water, right? You don't develop your water personality trait while playing Pokemon. I would not look into that too deep. Honestly, it's just like, yeah, fuck it. They're like evil-ish Pokemon. And like, if you look at the Pokedex, that would be like half of the Pokemon. Oh, no. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm saying that... Oh, you were talking about Slytherin. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, you get that shit out of my chat. JK... Oh, okay. I just, like, missed the JK bit. Somehow. Even though it was literally the second thing in your fucking message, I missed it somehow. Well, like, even then, it's not... Like, Slytherin isn't the evil house. It's supposed to be like the house for people who like have a lot of ambition. They're like incredibly ambitious people, and like the thing is that incredibly ambitious people are, I would say that they are more likely to go down a dark path, because they're like, yeah, I need to get to where I want to be, and I need to do something other. I need to do whatever I can to get to achieve my goals. So it's more likely to, but if you have a house where you know that that is a strong personality trait in all the people in that house, you can then, like, what should have been done is that you recognize that and you try to temper the ambition, as opposed to, you know, just letting it run rampant. JK was joking. Yeah, that's another thing. JK does have multiple meanings. So the JK just don't know anything about JK other than transphobia and Harry Potter. I mean, that's basically all there is. The capitals. As we all know, capitalization, famously used correctly in internet discourse. What level am I now? Level 16? Wait. No, anything else besides... Yeah. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people that have lost their minds when it comes to putting things out there on social media. Like, she's one, fucking Mark Ruffalo's another one, Mark Hamill, I think, is another one. It's like, oh man, dude, I have no... Stop saying all the dumb things. Stop saying all the dumb things. Because it was on TV. I have watched all of the movies. Well, all of the original 8 movies. And I have read all the books, and I've listened to all of the audiobooks. And person that's disabled and he has a TikTok. I have no fucking clue. I do not engage with TikTok. They were great movies. They were okay movies, but a lot of the issues that are in those movies were kind of forced to be there because the books forced them to be there. The Harry Potter story is kind of stupid because they consistently forget about things that they could make use of that would be insanely helpful. They literally introduce time travel in book 3 and then forget about it for the rest of the fucking series. You can't just arbitrarily introduce time travel into your story. I've talked about this so many times. You can't just arbitrarily introduce time travel into a story and then never use it when it would be insanely useful for them to use it. I can think of a couple of times in that book series where time travel would be my fault. Our intern stole the time travel. We can't do it again. Basic. I mean, like in the movies, they try to account for it. In movie 5, I think, when they go to the fucking, when they have the big fight at the Ministry of Magic, they smash all of the time turners. So it's like, look, we couldn't do it anymore because we killed all the time travel. And it's like, however, y'all could just repair it because you had to build it at some point. You had to create it at some point so you could just rebuild it. Time travel seems to be of the sort where you can't actually change anything. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Because if they did not go back in time, Buckbeak would have died. And everything else would have gone better. It just always happened. So there, you're talking about the closed loop time travel. But like if you look at the consequences of the time travel in book 3, Hermione solves 80% of the problem. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm out of tackles. I was not paying attention. Surprise, surprise. Okay, I think we pretty obviously closed loop. It's very. So the thing is that it's not explained, right? But if we think about it, what happens if they don't go back in time? What happens if they don't go back in time? What happens is Buckbeak dies. And that's about it. That's about the only bad outcome over the original timeline that would have taken place, right? Because if they're not out there, Sirius doesn't drag Ron away to get to Peter Pettigrew. Peter Pettigrew doesn't escape. Lupin doesn't forget about his medicine, doesn't go full werewolf. Harry doesn't end up in the forest with Sirius. They don't end up getting attacked by Dementors. Sirius doesn't get recaptured. All of those things would have been avoided if they just didn't go back in time. So what initiated the initial time travel? Why did they go back in time in the first loop? To get Buckbeak to survive? To save Buckbeak? I feel like that's not enough to warrant the use of time travel. Right? Like, something has to initiate time travel the first time, quote unquote. Something has to initiate it. And the death of an animal, sorry, it sucks, but it's not going to be enough to do that. Also, we are now level 18. We could try Brock again. We're 3 levels higher. Has no first time, which is yeah, like it was always there. That's how easy the time travel is to do. But like, also they explain that it's like, if you go back, well, wait. They talk about killing yourself in this time travel. They talk about you killing your past self, potentially, if you meet your past self during time travel. So it's not just, it's a closed loop. Because they're talking about killing their past selves, which would not be possible in a closed loop time travel system. If my cat died, you bet your ass I'd go back in time. I don't know. I don't know if I would risk the fabric of space-time to go back and save. Like, I mean, it doesn't fucking go into it, but like, time travel has a lot of potential consequences. Really bad might happen, which could be almost anything. No, they literally say that they would attack one another. They literally talk about attacking one another. They might not specify kill, that's true, but they do specifically talk about attacking one another. Come on, poison again. Good. By the way, if I get hit by fucking... I think I might be dead. No. Okay, good. Yep. If he ever tackled me, I was just dead. There's nothing I could do there. Because of exactly this coverage. Yeah. Like, it's really hard. I mean, the easiest time travel mechanic is just different timelines. You go back in time, you create a different timeline, and the stuff that you do back in time does not affect your present, right? Everything happens because it was always going to happen when time travel is... Yeah, it's like... I don't know if you want to introduce this into your story. I mean, like, I am very much anti-time travel when it comes to stories. At least when the story is supposed to be, like, incredibly serious, right? If the movie book was focused on it. You would have to spend so much time exploring the rules and the consequences and the risks of time travel. I mean, they give a fucking time turner to a... What's she at? She's 11, 12... 13-year-old girl. They give time travel to a 13-year-old because she's a model student. Fuck that. No, never. Never in my life would I ever allow a child to have access to time travel. Free will involved, character actions don't matter because they always... Yeah. I mean, that's the Kang issue in the Marvel universe, right? Undertale has time travel? Might be fangirling right now, but it feels super at home since it's one of the mechanics themselves. The reset function is a shorthand to go back time to just after you fall down. Is that... But like, your character is like accepted to be like almost like an eldritch fucking horror in the Undertale universe, where like you could just control a lot. Which, yeah, because that's... They also talk about timelines, right? Because Sans actually talks about different timelines just ending. All humans can save state and reload. Really? But even still, is that different timelines? It's what they call... Yeah. They all have that determination line whenever you save. But like they specifically talk about different timelines. Save states and load states of the fight to give the player more challenges. Yeah, I remember that. Final state of the game is the true state of their world. Baddie begs you not to reset the game if you get the true good ending. I watched the actual playthrough of that game twice a long time ago and only one pacifist run. So it's been a long time. And my memory is a bit faded. But yeah, I do remember that being a thing. But yeah, I mentioned it real quick, but like the whole predeterministic thing and deterministic thing, that's like one of the reasons that people might sync memories across those, so monsters kind of remember they were killed in other timelines and stuff. I thought that that was like a Sans specific thing. Because none of the other monsters seem to have any knowledge of that. "999 trilogy, I can't talk shit about that. I don't know anything about it. I've never even heard about it until this moment right now." But yeah, that's like one of the biggest... Just Sans and Flowey? Okay. She asks why you're acting like you're staring at a ghost. But that's more her reacting to your action. Say with pirates recognizing you but not knowing from where. Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess that's stuff that you're not going to notice unless you've replayed the game multiple times, right? Oh, hey, I'm yeah. Okay. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting for sure. Koffing is a fun back sprite. I have literally paid so little attention, I can't even tell you what Koffing's back sprite looks like. Let's actually pay attention to the game for a second. Yeah, I would say that that counts as interesting. Yeah, he's just a fucking was it a sea mine? Level 24 to beat the gem? I don't think we're gonna have to get that high. What level were we? We were level 18 when we fought him last. And we got a decent way into... So, a couple of things that happened in that fight, actually. You'll say 25 just to be closer to correct if it goes over 24. Alright. Fishiest over here playing by fucking... what is it? The Price is Right rules. But yeah, if we go back to determinism in storytelling, that's like, I think, the most damage that the Loki show did to the MCU, at least in season 1. Is that it removed free will from basically every other character in the MCU. Right? Because they had to make the choices that they did, or they just got murdered. The universe got murdered until they did, right? Because that's what Kang does. That's what the he who remains, I think, is what he fucking called himself. He would just send that. Would you fucking get off of me, you little shit? Bugs. It's that time of year. The show Heroes stop being deterministic. Well, like that's the thing. Apparently they never did. Apparently they never did. Even at the end, they were like, oh man, he saw all this coming and he planned for all of this. He wanted this to happen. Be back later. Okay. See you in a bit, fishy. Quick side note, determinism isn't inherently a problem. Okay, bye. Imagine talking about Heroes after season 1 like it was a serious show. I never watched Heroes, period. So I can't talk about it at all. Fictional characters have no free will. They're objects. Maybe it's a nod to that. But like, you're not supposed to nod to that in universe. Because, like, in the universe of the MCU, they are real people, right? And, like, they have to react to things and treat things as if all of it is real. Heroes was good until season 2. I've heard that season 1 is really good, and then it just, like, falls off a fucking cliff after that. I feel like that's the consensus about that show. Really good season 1, really shit forever after. Level 20. All right, let's try Brock again. We got another 2 levels under our belt. Let's do that. Yeah, I am not a fan of, I am so smart that I was able to control every choice made in an entire universe for untold millennia, right? Since the beginning of time, this guy has sat there and has controlled every choice that every single creature has ever made. That's crazy. That is insane. Okay. We are consistently still hitting with smog. And suddenly it's not wanting to poison. Okay, good. I think that was our 5th. Yeah, okay. So we're not using smog anymore. We got the poison in. And we saved a lot of damage. Nodding to the 4th wall was pretty prevalent in comic books and meta shit. These stakes to begin with. Was there any stakes to begin with in any Disney product? I mean, yeah. Disney used to be really good. Like, that's one of the things that a lot of people have issue with is, like, if you look at, especially, like, the older animated movies, like, Mulan is great, Aladdin is fucking great. There's so many really good old animated movies from Disney. But like now they're embarrassed of it because like they've started hiring people that are like insane. They've started hiring crazy people. And well, started to. They've been hiring crazy people for years. And the culture of the company at this point is like almost to the point where they feel like Marxism is alt-right. Like that is how crazy these people have gotten. Yo, Riddle of Lightning, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Hunchback of Notre Dame. I have not seen that, so I wasn't going to talk about that one. That was one that I missed. But like, I mean, all you have to do is just look at the interview that Rachel Zegler has done. Well, the interviews, multiple, right? About the Sleeping Beauty movie. She fucking hates the original. deep into DEI and normies aren't having. Yeah. Yeah, they've been so blatant with it that everybody hates. Like, it's that fucking meme. It's like, you know, they do a thing and then that little pop-up comes up. Everybody hated that. It's like, don't shit on the stuff that built your company. I don't know. I feel like that's just a really bad idea. So last time we actually did pretty good. This time we got absolutely shat on by bad luck. Is it Snow White or Sleeping Beauty? It's Snow White. It's Snow White. Yeah. Yeah. It's Snow White, not Sleeping Beauty. That's right. DEI is diversity, equality, and inclusion, or something like that. Which, on its face, oh fucking hell! I didn't realize that my internet was shitting out on me. Equity, inclusion. Okay. Which, like, on its face, that doesn't sound bad, but the problem is how it's implemented. It's like crazy to the point where you can't have people voice characters of different races, which is insanity. It's crazy. You can't voice if you're a voice actor, if you're a white voice actor, you can only voice white characters. That's crazy. It's insane. If you go by that, Darth Vader would not have his voice. Because Darth Vader is a white guy. Voice definitely wasn't a white guy. Equality is good, equity is bad. Okay, I get those mixed up every once in a while, so I'm just gonna equality versus equity. Yes. Okay, yeah. I was swapping them. Yeah, I agree. Even the commercials are bad. No, my OBS is like fucking up real bad right now. It's doing the thing where it's like, oh, we're gonna go down to 2K bitrate, and there's nothing that you can do about it. So get fucked. Oh, come on, do the thing. There's 3, 4. All right, we missed. That's fine. 5. We need 1 more poison. Okay, there's poison. Okay. But yeah, like there was they don't lift up the people who are behind, they cut down the people who are at. Yeah, it's there's a short story about that. Actually. There's a short story where it's a world, I can't remember the fucking name of it, or even the author, unfortunately. It's like a dystopian future where greedy profit seeking. I'll talk about that after I talk about this story real quick. So there is an it's an older short story. I remember reading it when I was a kid. Where everybody is equal. And they force it. They force everybody to be equal. And the only way that you can force everybody to be equal is to bring everybody down to the lowest common denominator. Right? So there's a if you're more intelligent than the lowest common denominator. They basically have permanent earplugs or something in where it'll just blare super loud noises in your head, so you can't think about anything for more than a couple of seconds. So that's how they cut down people's intelligence, because they just don't allow them to think for more than a couple of seconds at a time. There's some people, you know, that there's a couple that are watching TV and they're watching people dance. And the better dancers have weights tied to them to make them worse, so that everybody's equal in dancing. And eventually a guy breaks onto the TV screen, like breaks into the TV studio. And it's this fucking massive monster of a man. And he basically is like, I'm not going to be controlled anymore. I'm not going to be held back anymore. And he rips off all of the weights and everything that he's got on him that are holding him down. And turns out it's the son of the two people that are watching. And they can barely remember that it's their kid because everybody is forced to be so stupid. And then after he does that, a bunch of like secret police or whatever come in and they fucking kill him, basically. And seconds after they kill this couple's son, you know, the dad's is stupid enough that he doesn't need any fucking intelligence impairments, so he just forgets almost immediately. And the mom can't fucking think because she's got these fucking crazy loud like air horns blaring in her head at all times, basically. So she immediately forgets. And it's like, that is like the insane end of like equity. Is like, if you want true equity with everybody, you can't lose. Harrison Bergeron, thank you. Thank you. I was like, it's gonna fucking bother me because it's like such a horrible description of this. Go read that short story, by the way. It's like really short, it's really quick. And it's well worth a read, I think. I definitely did not get it when I was a kid. When I first read it, definitely didn't get it. I was a little bit too young. But yeah, like that's like what I think of when I think of equity, is that story. Definitely stuck with me, obviously. I have not read that story since I was in like middle school, probably. And I could still remember the basic outline at least. So it definitely stuck with me. Also, we got really bad luck again. I think we just got like incredibly good luck that first run. Like that first attempt where we got poison to stick on the Geodude. I think we just got incredibly lucky. Because we were poisoning basically every attack, right? Now, maybe what we do is we actually save all the Smogs for Onyx. I think I'll try that next. We'll just tackle the Geodude down, and then we will Smog the Onyx. For a couple of reasons. A, because we're more likely to miss with Smog, so whatever Onyx uses Bite, it's actually better for us to use Smog because we're more likely to miss, which means that we are not taking more recoil damage. Like that. Oops, that's the wrong button. Only way to ensure everyone ends up the same is to help them. It's to hurt. Yeah. You can't bring everybody up to the same level. It's just not possible. I am not an athlete and never will be. If you were to try to bring the level of athletes all to the same level, you would have to bring them all down to my level. Which is really dumb. It's a really dumb thing to do. Welcome in, Grayson. How you doing? Quality is definitely a balance. It's a balance of opportunity, which I think is more important than a balance of outcome. Like, yes, everybody should have the same opportunities. I agree, 100%. Everybody should have the same opportunities, yes. I don't think that that is overly crazy of a take. I feel like that's fairly standard. Oh, damn it. I think that was his 5th fucking full heal too. So if we had gotten that last bite to stick, we would have possibly... God damn. Oh, we got so close. Okay, I think that's actually the play. I think that is 100% the play. Because if we had gotten poison to stick on there, we would have won. I think we can beat him here. I think we can beat him at 20. Critical hits are also a thing. I'll fucking take it. Gravatica wrote the story in the midst of the civil rights movement. Seems tough. I mean, like, I don't know anything about the authorial intent. I am a very big believer in death of the author. Like, the work itself speaks louder than anything that the author could say about it outside of that work. How do you balance opportunity when things like money and connections have such a huge impact on what you can do in life? That is a good question, and I don't have a perfect answer. Like, I mean, hell, I had a decent shot, right? My parents were not wealthy, but, you know, middle class, definitely. Like, they are very well set up. They retired at a good age, and they have no money problems. Jesus Christ. All right, I got absolutely wrecked this time around. And I still have a lot of issues, but I brought those issues on myself. I brought the vast majority of my problems that I have right now came from bad decisions that I made in my life. I tried to make certain jobs work when they obviously were not. I was losing money, and I knew that I was losing money, but I was so comfortable with the job that I had that I tried to force it for probably 6 to 7 months longer than I should have. And by the time I finally realized that it was just not work, well, by the time I admitted that it was just not going to work, it was too late. I had maxed out multiple credit cards. I was like almost $20,000 in debt. And I'm still digging myself out of that. And I will continue to be digging. Jesus. Oh, shit. I was using Smog this whole time. What are we going to attempt to do that? We will be doing trolley problems on Tuesday of next week. Trying hard in school was discouraged by your peers. I mean, that's everywhere. That's everywhere. That's not just from a poor neighborhood. Like, oh, you fucking nerds, fucking look at you doing all your fucking homework on time and all this. Like, yeah, that's everywhere. That's not poor neighborhoods. It's not rich neighborhoods. Kids are kids, and kids are going to be fucking stupid. Peer pressure, because that's another thing. Like, people like bringing other people down to their level. People love doing that. So if you are doing better than somebody else, and they have that inclination, they're going to try to get you to make the same mistakes that they made, because it's like some weird fucking sadism almost. But like, you have to fight against that. You have to you can't just let that control you. And like, as I talked about this a while back, as both bully and bullied, I have seen both sides of that coin. Neither of them is pretty. Neither of them is pretty. Fucking hell. Die, you stupid fucking rock. Jesus. Yeah, it's just, you just have to take it, you just have to take accountability for your actions. There's nobody else, at the end of the day, nobody else is responsible for your actions except for you. You make all the excuses in the world, but your choices are your own. You might have shitty options. You might have really shitty options, but the choice at the end of the day is yours to make. And you just have to make the best one that you can. I mean, hell, even now, there are things that I could do to improve my financial situation. One of them is to stop streaming. Like, that would probably be, so if I were to stop streaming and get a second job instead of doing the streams, I would be able to dig myself out of my financial pit in probably a year. But I'm not going to do that. I am intentionally choosing not to do that because A, I love these streams. I want to do these. I have a lot of fun with them. And doing things that you enjoy is also really important. If you do nothing but work, that's also not great. You know, you got to have that balance. Should need to have two jobs to live a good life? Well, here's the thing. If I had not made the mistakes that I have, I wouldn't. But I made mistakes in the past, and I'm paying for them now. Quite literally. And I have nobody to blame but myself when I do that for this. Yeah, I shouldn't have to. And again, I wouldn't had I not been stupid years ago. And like, another part of it, it's not even just the fact of the job. I fucking gave away so much money to somebody that I should not have been giving money to. For years. Well, for a year. It wasn't years. I'm not gonna exaggerate that. For about a year, I gave almost all of my disposable income to a girl that I thought I was in a relationship with. Turns out I wasn't. Turns out it was entirely in my head and I was being a fucking idiot. And yeah, she was using me to get fucking so close. She was using me to be able to pay for a drug habit. And I was too stupid to realize what was going on. And yeah, I gave her basically all of the money that I made that year. Oh, we were so close. Opting out of college when I saw how much it was going to cost and just going to work. So I went to community college. I actually got out of college without being in debt. Part of that is because I was on the A+ scholarship. But that didn't pay for everything. I ended up using up all of my A+ scholarship money, and I had to pay for the last like semester or two myself. But I was able to get out of college debt free. It was great. And then I did absolutely nothing with the degree that I had. I have a degree in chemical technology. I had more hands-on experience with chemical testing equipment than most people that have a bachelor's. Because that's just what my program did. being taken advantage of is not on you. Sorry you went through that. I thank you for that, but all of the signs were there. All of the signs were there, and I just ignored them because I didn't want to see them. All right, we got the poison to stick. If we get hit by tackle again, we're dead. Actually, we're just dead. Yeah. Yep. Syntax, basically, yeah. Tackling systemic is improving the world is a good thing, even if you don't see the fruits of that labor. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's just everybody disagrees on, does Bide miss? Nope. Nope. I think it can Gen 1 miss, but other than that, no, it will not. But yeah, everybody disagrees on what makes the world a better place. Right. You ask one person what their ideal society is going to be, it's going to be completely different if you ask somebody else, right? Like if you ask, if you ask Hassan what his ideal society looks like, it's going to look completely different than if you ask somebody who has a brain. Not just that, they'll disagree on how to get there. Yes. Yeah, exactly. It's the details, right? And like a lot of people will be like, well, I want a society where we don't have to work anymore. It's like, no, fuck that. I don't want that. That sounds like a terrible idea. Why would you want a society where nobody works anymore? It's nothing but leisure time? That sounds incredibly boring. And like unfulfilling almost, I would say. If you don't work towards something in your life, you're going to be very unfulfilled. Like even me, as I'm a fucking Walmart stalker, right? My job is not the most important thing on the planet. I feel good when I do a good job. I like the feeling that I have when I do a good job at work. When everything is done, when I have time to do extra, like that feels good. It depends on if we're being realistic with what we want society to have. It's not the option to not need to work. You can work towards anything you want, but like, yeah, that's. I'm actually gonna like step back what I said before. I don't think that it's necessarily a bad thing. I was just kind of like reacting to a thing that I said, I think, which was really stupid. Yeah, I'll kind of walk that back a bit. I don't think that I fully thought that through between working job and working on something. But like even working at a job, you could get fulfillment through that. Even a job as menial as, like I said, putting stuff on shelves at Walmart. And like I get mad when somebody fucks with my job. Like unreasonably so, some would say. I get like really mad when somebody fucks with my stuff. It's like, give me full. Yeah. No. I got what you're saying. So perfect example. Last week and the week before, once per week, and last week it was actually 2 days that they did this shit. Somebody during day shift started pulling. So I normally work on the cheese wall. So all the sliced cheese, all the shredded cheese, all the butter, all the biscuits, like the Pillsbury biscuit dough and all that stuff. All of those are mine. That's what I work most days. Like 4 out of 5 days a week, that's where I'm at. Somebody, once or twice a week, has been going in and has been, damn it, pulling them out of the cases. So if you have a pack of sliced cheese, and I'm not talking about craft, I'm talking about like Sargento, Great Value, where they're very thin packages that if you lay them flat, you can't see what they are. And they are pulling them out of the cases that are there to properly display the cheese and laying them flat on the shelf. I will put a couple of pictures of what I walked into last week on the Discord to show you guys. Because I took pictures. Because I've been sending those pictures to my boss because it looks like shit, which is really, you know, not what you want to do when you're a store. You want everything to look good so that people are more encouraged to buy things. And if people can't see what the thing is, if it's just like a pack of random cheese that's laying down, they're not going to take the time to check it, really, like the majority of the time. Especially if it's one of like the rarer cheeses like Munster or Havarti or something like that. Because a lot of people will just be like, I want some Colby Jack, or I want some cheddar or pepper jack, right? Like that's the most that people do. But like, they're, you know, if they're just sitting there flat on the fucking shelf, nobody's gonna check them, especially when they're on the top shelf and you can't just like look down and see it. Not gonna happen. Great labor saving devices. We will build the automaton one day. I'd rather have the machine do the work and make men into machines. Then we use the excess labor for hobbies, basically. I feel like that would be, my initial reaction is to push back against that, but I don't really have a good argument for it. So I'll have to think about that. If you have an inept management, did you try doing what the hell? Making stupid choices for them to fix so they feel like they could justify their job by fixing it? No. My management team is actually not bad. I get along with them very well. They do their jobs well. A lot of people that I work with disagree, but a lot of people that I work with have never worked in management, so they don't really get what management is supposed to do. They're like, they're not out here helping us. Like, that's not what management is supposed to do. They're not supposed to be there doing your job. That is your job. They have a different job. They're supposed to be overlooking everything, making sure that people are where they need to be, that kind of thing. And they do a pretty good job of it. Like, they fuck up every once in a while, but they're human. Everybody fucks up every once in a while. All right, we've been dying to Brock over and over and over again. I'm just going to go level up a couple more times. Maybe Smog isn't the answer. I think the answer is just fucking level up a few more times. Well, like, the thing is, we will run out of tackle before we kill the Onyx, probably. Excess is useless. That would be nice. We could definitely drop a couple of people at my Walmart. I suggest level 25. Automated post-scarcity society, people would likely be given a very small place to live and a small food stipend. So if you want more than a closet rule, you need to... Yeah. I would actually be, like, there's, like, a base level where your needs are met. But to gain wants, you have to do things. Like, that bring value to the community. So, like, everybody is provided for on a very basic level, but, like, if you want internet, because internet is not a need, right? It is a want. As much as everywhere that the internet is these days, if you want access to the internet, you know, you would have to do something that's useful to the community. But, like, yeah, food, water. The only groups where engagement with the workforce drops off is teens and the elderly. Yeah, because a lot of people can't get once for doing nothing. Yeah. I mean, I think that having teenagers, because like I started working when I was 16. Having somebody starting to be introduced to the workforce at 16, I think is fine. Like, obviously, it shouldn't be the focus. They should still be focusing on school, learning, right? But not full. No, not full time. Yeah, definitely a part-time employment thing. Where they could start getting used to, you know, actually working. But like, most kids work more than most adults. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it worked through high school and it sucked. I did went to high school and worked 4 hours after I got off of school every day. Every day after school, there was no time to actually focus on my studies. Don't want kids to return to the mines. Well, yeah. Yeah. There's definitely, you know, you definitely should not be doing, you know, a full-time job and going to high school. Like, that's insane. But like a part-time job where like it's a low, because like, okay, so well, not all, well, Robin, to counter that, not all adults are parents. And even more so these days. Like a lot, like they're, you know, birth rates are dropping basically everywhere. Mainly because nobody can afford to have a kid anymore. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, 100%. Like anybody that says that it's not is insane. Anybody that says that parenting is not work is insane. You getting pieces of it to go watch as a video and maybe comment someday? Okay, that's fine. Living that dank lifestyle that you can't think of. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Know that parenting is a pain. Yep, I am the oldest of my children's. Kids working is fine. I think it's exploitative when they get paid less for the same job as an adult. Though. Oh yeah, well yeah, if they're doing the same job. Dual income, no kids. Ah, okay. And village raise the child. Well, yeah, that's like the whole thing. I mean, hell, even my lifestyle is like something of that, like a remnant of that. And by lifestyle, I mean literally my schedule, right? I've always been nocturnal. Always. Working a job where I work like a 9 to 5, I've tried that a few times, and it just fucking kills me. I am most awake and most productive at night. I work overnights now because it just fits me. And that had an evolutionary advantage for the vast majority of, you know, human history. People that were nocturnal could be on watch against threats in like the super early days of humanity, and B, take care of the kids that wake up in the middle of the night so that the parents don't have to. And yeah, like that communal aspect, we've moved away from it. And yeah, it adds a lot more work onto the parents when it's, you know, unfortunately these days you can't really trust a whole lot of people, unfortunately. Well, I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. 4 to 3 days a week. Oh my god. If I could get 3 12s a week, oh my god. I asked my boss like a month ago if I could go to 4 10s instead of 5 8s. And they were like, no, we can't offer that. Entertain though, to me is not on an iPad. Oh, yeah. The iPad kids, it's like, you are doing those children a disservice by doing that. Feel and be alone. I'm lucky that I know my neighbors and ask for a tool or help them watch my dog when I'm away. Make them soup. Hell yeah. I don't know any of my neighbors. Which is like, you know, part of the problem. But yeah, and like, I'm not saying that you should never let your kids watch things. Like, obviously. I learned a lot watching various shows when I was growing up. But like, a lot of the stuff these days isn't educational along with entertaining. Well, okay, actually, I can't actually say that. Because I don't know. From what I've heard of people saying about the a lot of the, especially like YouTube stuff for kids, Bluey is pretty good. Funnily enough, I was talking to one of my coworkers the other day. He's like, yeah, me and my buddies watched like 3 seasons of Bluey this weekend. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why? They're like all very much adult people. And I'm like, why would you do that? From Bill Nye? Dude, Bill Nye was goated. Bill Nye was great. But like, fucking, even things like Barney, you know, Sesame Street is great for kids. Like, there's so many. I would be more likely to show my kid something from like the 80s and early 90s than something that came out today. Maybe that's just me being old. Maybe. Very, very really, possibly. But it's an elementary where your teacher was like, yeah, fucking Bill Nye, let's go. Every time they wheeled in that giant fucking TV that if it fell on a kid, it would kill him. You knew that was going to be a good day. So much good educational shit on YouTube, but the shit is on autoplay is the most brain rot thing I've ever seen. Yep. See my little sister stare at YouTube on autoplay, drinking chocolate milk out of a cup. Looking like she's about to pass out. Ah. That sucks. There's some very basic, like, childhood developmental milestone lessons that some people didn't learn, like how to let go, how to cope with change, how to be good, how to have your voice heard. Hell yeah. That's cool. And, like, a lot of it is just, you know, I'm not familiar with a lot of the children's stuff from, you know, recent years. Cocomelon for hours, blank faces. Oh my god. I saw so much Cocomelon shit yesterday. So I worked in toys yesterday. And Jesus Christ. There's so much Cocomelon stuff. I don't even know what it, like, obviously it's a kid's show, but I know literally nothing about it. Something imprinted into my brain that I'll never be able to get out. Ugh. That's unfortunate. It'll haunt me. So, hey, you guys want to know one of the scariest things from when I was a kid? One of the things that scared me to the point where I disliked the show afterwards? I got scared of a Barney episode when I was a kid. When I was a kid, there was a Barney episode that legitimately scared me. And it's bad musical remakes of kids' music on top of bad stories. Ooh, gross. There was an episode of Barney where they go camping. And one of the kids gets lost in the forest and gets separated from the group. And that part of the episode scared me so much when I was a kid. I'm glad I'm not the only one. The fucking picture of him hugging the tree is like seared into my brain from when I was like 3 years old. Backlash in the 90s, there's some underlining uncanny valley primal fear when you see him. I never got that. I never got that. But you hear the core memories unlucky? Yeah. Yeah, that episode fucked me up. I did not like it. So did they like change Barney's design or something like that? Because I do not get like uncanny valley stuff from Barney at all. Like, he was very cartoony. I mean, granted, he was just like a giant fucking dinosaur costume. Oh, hey, I'm out of tackles. I need to go and get my tackles back, because Smog is way too inaccurate for me to use as a grinding move. I did not expect Koffing to have to get to this high level to get past Brock. Like, this is kind of insane. I'll get to level 22. Once we get to 22, I'll try Brock again. I feel like those extra 2 levels will probably be enough to be able to push us over the edge. But yeah, like, so this is, I was always a Nickelodeon kid. Does he get another attack? 32. 32 is when he gets his next attack. And it's one of his best. We get Sludge at 32, which is 65 power, 100% accurate. Poison move. But yeah. It's gonna be a hot minute. It's gonna be a hot minute before we get another one. I was always a Nickelodeon kid. I watched a lot of Nick Jr. growing up. My favorite show was Rugrats. TMs. The earliest TM that we can get that will actually be useful is Thunderbolt from Surge. One of your channels like Fox and PBS. I mean, there's still a lot of good stuff on Fox and PBS. I mean, hell, PBS, you had fucking Sesame Street, right? That's the one that I can remember right off the top of my head from PBS. It's like the only show that I can remember off the top of my head from PBS. But yeah, they had Sesame Street. That's definitely good for kids. I mean, like, Fox always had the Saturday morning cartoons too, right? All the superhero ones, X-Men, you know, Spider-Man, all thems. Teletoon? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Back transfer a Gen 2 Koffing with flamethrower? Oh my god, that'd be nice. Probably Canadian. Yeah, I was about to say, I've never heard of that before. I'll sure my mom. My aunt lost her mind. There's Transfer Goldango. Oh my god. Goldango is so good. It's such a stupid Pokemon, but it's really good. The ability to just ignore fucking negative statuses is just fucking bonkers. But the fucking, like, golden mumble rapper appearance just makes me angry. Modding Pokemon from different gens into Gen 1? Oh, you probably could. Oh, wonder if it, yeah. Possible and easy to, yeah, two very different things. Has both Flamethrower and Psybeam? Oh, Jesus. Alright, Koffing fucking popping off in Gen 2. Although, what is Koffing? Oh, no, wait. Its special attack is actually pretty good. Its special attack was the 65. A lot of mods for Gen 3 that do that. That do backwards compatible Pokemon. Like bring in Gen 4 or 5 and 6 guys. Kanto expansion pack does a good job. All right. What do you mean? It's such a good... Did I get to level 22? I did. I got to level 22 a long time ago. I was not paying attention. Shocking. I'm not really paying attention to this run right now. I'm kind of checked out on the run. I'm just like talking. Hard part would be the way the Pokemon are numbered. Probably hard capped from being 8-bit or whatever. Maybe. Maybe. Getting jump scared by various legends. That's unfortunate. But you just like running into fucking Deoxys in the middle of the fucking forest or something. The that was a lot of defense curls early. We don't like to see defense curls early. Stop it! No traders and run. Oh, gotcha. Every gym leader has a legendary. Oh god. Imagine Brock having fucking Mew or Mewtwo. Actually, Mew would actually not be that big a deal. Oops, we need to swap to Smog. We are speed tied with the Onyx. If we lose this fight, I'm gonna level up one more time. Because that will let us outspeed the Onyx, which is pretty, like, really good to be able to do. Okay. Okay. The poison's stuck. We shouldn't... Yeah! Fuck yeah! We got it! Early where caps out his Pokemon at 251. Wait. Oh, that's from... Alright. Primarily aware from a Pokemon challenge is still a very neat form of concept. Yep. Cup food for Brawly, Zygarde 10% for Roxanne. I don't know what else since it's been a hot minute since I've seen an early game run. Run and one run. In my casual playthrough, I haven't gotten past Shell. Alright. We did it! Level 22. Now, we can learn Bide. But I ain't fucking gonna. Alright, progress can now be made. We did it. We did it. We unlocked progress. Speaking of unlocking things, I have rediscovered my love of Stardew Valley. Time for the next wall, Ekans. Nah, Ekans just dies to tackle. We're so over-leveled right now, we're not going to have any issues for a while. Misty, maybe. Misty might be a problem, but beyond that, nah. We don't really run into any other super high defense Pokemon for a while. I mean, the next one would be the rock types that are north of Cerulean. Those will still be an issue. Ekans was so close, right? So yeah, Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is one of those games that I like to call chronovores. They are games that just devour time. And it literally devoured my entire weekend. I did almost nothing but play Stardew Valley all weekend. Oh, hey, you. You die to literally anything that I do, so I have to just chuck a Pokeball at you. Alright, we got our Spearow. Winona has Celesteela, Shaman, and Mega Altaria. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, that sounds like a fucking nightmare to deal with. All right, so we don't have to worry about going anywhere else in here, like anywhere that we normally don't go. We don't get any of these TMs. Run Ender? Why? They gave it counter. Oh god. Yeah, counter is fucking deadly. It's one of those things that I'm very aware of on when I'm fighting Bruno. Like, all right, Puff has a big HP pool and nothing. Yeah. I think we've done... Wait, have we done Jigglypuff? No, we've done Wigglytuff. We have not done Jigglypuff yet. Zalgo text. This is red? Yes, this is red. I need... Not a Zubat? Oh, shit. Did we run into a Paris or a Geodude in here? I can't remember. I don't know, I'm saving like this guy's a boss, but I'm saving because... Inert Reverend video about counter here demonstrates that countering your own... Wait. Insert Reverend video about counter here that demonstrates countering your own... Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like reading that very differently at first. I was like, what the hell is this even saying? Wait, did I see both of them? Did I see both of them and I ran away from them like an idiot? This is the first time in a while that I've needed to actually like... Well, do I? Yeah, kind of. I want to have a dig Pokemon before I get to Vermilion. There we go. This will work. So it looks like we're probably going to be doing Koffing again next Wednesday. All around and run gym leaders for people not familiar with it to see. Hell yeah. Went down a hell of a Gen 1 bug rabbit hole after hearing about the state of your Ditto run. Oh yeah. There's some interesting stuff. There's some interesting things. Get rid of these, can sell that. We can get rid of the rare or the escape rope. Get rid of the rare candy. Yep. Let's just sell that real quick. Wow, they sell for quite a bit. I can't really think of a way that this is good. 252 more times. That's hilarious. I'll get right on that. Oh, Jesus, that's funny. That's fucking funny. I didn't save before this fight. I didn't save before this fight. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Lose the bug back around to 0. Gross. Oh, Jesus. Please don't. No, not that. Okay. Because of our very high defense, the Rattata can't really do that much to us. Our defense is now cut in half. We are also very high level for this fight. Okay, never mind. Oh. Tate and Liza are back-to-backs with 3 Pokemon each. Forgot that the second battle entire team is all legendary. And a Dark Gem Zoroark? Oh, fucking hell. This just all seems very unfortunate and unpleasant to deal with. Alright, we're just gonna fight these 2 trainers here. I don't actually know why I came in here. This was kind of stupid. Could I please stop missing? Should catch Atkins just to make you happy? Maybe. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. So, Actually, speaking of Ekans, Ekans was one of the first runs that I uploaded to YouTube, I think. I think it was. All right, there we go. I don't even know where wild Ekans are in this game, actually. I have 2 rare candy. Yeah, I did grab the other rare candy. Okay, good. All right, I did grab the... Oh, I'm out of drink. I'm out of OJ. So I was at work, right? This morning. Yeah, technically this morning. And I was like, I need to pick up, because I don't have any caffeine at the house right now. I need to pick up something. Need to pick up my V8 energies. And then I checked my bank account. And remember how I said that my financial situation ain't great? I was negative $29 in the bank. Until my paycheck comes through tomorrow morning. Not ideal. Not ideal. But basically one more year. One more year of this. And then I can actually start really digging myself out of this, because at that point I will have paid off my my car. And that's 350 bucks a month that I will have access to again. It'll be really, really nice. I can't wait. And then a playlist and name the list Jesse and James take you out of the Pokemon League. Meowth. I mean, do I have Meowth? Have I done Meowth yet? No. Well, I have, but I haven't. Right? I don't have Meowth on the Why did I not fucking heal? I did not realize how little health I had. Well, fortunately... Oh, yeah, that's right. Leech Life is super effective against me. Forgot. Fortunately, Leech Life doesn't do shit all for damage. Hey, jackpot. I only got 5 tackles. I am gonna go back. Please, game, take in my left input. Jesus. Ugh. God damn. I'm a very yawny guy today. I shouldn't be. I got to sleep at like a really good time last night, and I actually slept like a fucking rock. I should not be as tired as I am right now. Yeah. Good sleep is always a plus. But 20 smugs, just like its base power. Yep, just like its base power, and slightly lower than its mischance. In fact, it is roughly 2/3 of its mischance. I don't get it. I don't understand why they have... Smog to this day is the same. It's still fucking crazy broken. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, let me just pull this over here so I can continue playing while I read this. Nothing happened. Oh, man. Alright, so Gen 1 to 5. Smog inflicts damage and has a 40% chance of poisoning the target. Smog can be used first move, blah, 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 blah. Smog's base power was 20. Can I fucking kill you? Jesus Christ. Generation 6 onwards. Smog's base power was changed from 20 to 30. Yeah, an extra 10 power, baby. Still a 70% accurate base 30 power move. 70% accurate base 30 power. Like, what the actual fuck? Should have used Bide. I did not mean to fight this person. I don't know if it would have helped. Uh, it's kind of hard to... Oh, fucking hell. Of course I got confused. When was the last time I saved? It's always the random trainers that I don't normally fight. Oh, hell. This was before that fight, isn't it? Yeah, I guess we'll just have to redo that fight. I didn't realize that it was a 40% chance to poison, though. That's good, at least. Like, that's the one good thing about Smog, is that it's got such a high poison chance, right? Hi, buddy. Oh my god, I need to stop yawning. I need to stop yawning. Alright, I'm just gonna pop a potion here because we can... Oh, fucking Christ, let's not forget the fucking elixir. Let's not do that stupid thing. Hi. Come here. Playing with Charmander as a kid, Weedle was my big winner in the Brock fight, poison for the win. Probably lying. I was gonna say, why would you do that? Just use Ember. Ember is so much better. We're definitely fighting this guy, not the fucking hiker. Yeah, that's actually, like, really funny. Something that I didn't realize, you know, until relatively recently. And by relatively recently, I mean, you know, the whole... I am playing these games a whole lot now, kind of thing. Charmander is actually not bad against Brock at all. Yes, he's not very effective. Like, the text not very effective comes up whenever you hit Brock with Ember. But Brock's Pokemon are so weak in special that Ember still does a lot of damage. It's like a 3 or 4 shot. A 3 or 4 shot on both Pokemon, I think. Like before super grinding. And it also has the burn chance, right? Which is really nice. Because it just skips a turn for Brock. All right. I don't think that oh, wait, no, he's got a drowsy. Never mind. We're healing. I was like, I don't know if I need to do that. You know? Just ignored it because it was not very... Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's, like, one of the things that, like... It definitely fucked me up when I was a kid. I was like, I can't get past this guy. He's so strong. Oh, my God. When I had my Charmander, and it's like, oh, if I just, like, committed to using Ember, I would have done, like, really well. I would, like, really fucked him up. Don't do things that I don't like. Thank you. Thank you for being stupid and not using confusion over and over again. All right. Guys, we almost have our first move. Can you believe it? Oh, wait, by the way, we have a gym leader here that we haven't fought yet. I kind of forgot about this guy. He goes Butterfree. Oh, yeah, Butterfree is really good against Brock. Butterfree, I think it's confusion at, like, level 12 or something like that. Or, no. Sorry, I think that's, yellow that it does that. I can't believe 40% chance to poison, and we didn't get a single time. Not a single poison. Gets a bunch of powders and then confusion. Ah, okay. But yeah, I remember Butterfree being the Brock killer for me too. That's XCOM, baby. Yeah. 40% my ass. Wow. And now I can't even hit. Are you kidding me? The last 5 Smogs in a row have missed. Hey, we finally hit. That's funny as hell. I'm not even mad about that loss. That was just stupid. Bubble Beam speed drop too? Yeah. I mean, that doesn't matter. Wiki says 12 confusion. Is that for red or yellow? Says all 3? Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, that's definitely what I would have been using then. Does Starmie just come immune to poison? What the fuck? 10 for yellow? Ah, that's the difference. That's the difference that I was remembering. I knew there was something. 10% bubble bead drop? Oh yeah, cash in it, right. Right. It's an insult to injury? Yeah. Let's see if I can get a Smog hit on the Staryu. Hey, look at that. And turn 1 poison. Oh, man. It's so crazy. I can't imagine such a thing happening. It's super weird. Excuse me? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That was 2 more Bubble Beam drops. 1996. 1996 is when this game came out. I was 9. I was 8. Are you? Oh my god, it happened! It can happen! Starmie can be poisoned. It only took 9 fucking hits. Only took 9 fucking hits, but we finally got there. We finally got there. Jesus Christ. This fight, man. And like, the really shitty thing is, I have to win this fight, otherwise I can't get to Surge. I don't know why I'm smogging Staryu. I should just be tackling it. Fucking kills it faster. I think if I had crit once against the Starmie, I would have won. Or, you know, if we hadn't missed the first attack, or if she hadn't used X defend turn 1, or any other number of things that could have gone better for us. But, you know, that's fine. It's everything's fine. This fight's great. I like this fight a lot. I like this fight a lot. It's super fun and super cool. And, man, Smog is such a good move. Could you tap the damn starfish? Jesus Christ. God damn it. Talking to somebody about my runs yesterday, and I was like, you know, it really feels like, It feels like if my Pokemon's move isn't 100%, the actual accuracy is closer to 60. But the enemy could use a move with a 10% chance to burn, and it burns me every time. So glad Fisher doesn't exist in this game. What do you mean? Fisher exists. Fisher exists. Horn Drill exists. Guillotine exists. Pure Cold does not. Yeah. You actually get a Fisher TM from Giovanni. Thought those were Gen 3? Nope. Those exist here. So the fun thing is that in later generations, I'm just going to tackle. I'm just going to spam tackle. Taking the other hand off the controller. It's just this one. It's just this one right here. Just going to spam tackle. We're going to see how it works. See how close we get by spam and tackle. We fucking die. But mainly because the Starmie just went all out offense. So in later generations, you know, the accuracy of the move goes up the higher level you are as opposed to your opponent. I think it caps at actually 70% accurate. When you're like 60 levels higher or whatever the fuck. But you know, if you're 60 levels higher than your opponent and you're using fucking Fisher on them, I feel like that's a little bit overkill. I feel like you could just like hit them with tackle and they'll die. In Gen 1. Oh yeah. Oh my god, we got an early poison. Holy fuck, we got a poison. Ladies and gentlemen. There's a chance. Oh my god, and we got a Gen 1 miss. He Gen 1 missed a water gun. It's about sending a message, right? Get me the fuck out of this gym. And using them, yeah, it's a little bit excessive, we'll say. Guys, we might have 3 whole gym badges by the time I have to stop the stream. We might have 3 whole gym badges. Imagine a world where we have 3 whole ass gym badges. Oh my god, this guy is... We're almost level 32. Don't. No, don't. No, don't. No, don't. Okay, there we go. Have to get your inner raccoon on? I don't even... Oh, digging that... Okay. I was like, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. How close are we to level 29? 418. All right. How the fuck? How the fuck do we beat Rival 3? The man's got a Kadabra. How do we win? Fuck you! Fuck you and your bullshit. Remember how I said if they have a 10% chance to hit me and burn me that they're going to? Did I not say that like 5 minutes ago? Did I not say that 5 fucking minutes ago? Oh man, we got fucking 10% chance to burn, man. It's gonna be 100%. Fucking bullshit. Fucking nonsense. And there's not a burn heal. There's not a burn heal. So I have to go to the Pokemon Center. It's fine. Everything's fine. So we can't dig back to Cerulean no more, but secretly plays a Kadabra spoon with a plastic fork. That'd be that'd be really funny, actually. It's like the Mega Kadabra. It evolves from a spoon to a spork. Like, oh god, his power is unrivaled. Oh, and it's so many hits to kill the Pidgeotto, and he's just spamming Sand Attack. No! We're dead. We're so fucking dead. That's 3 Sand Attacks. That's 4 Sand Attacks. Oh, missed the 5th. Oh, there's 5 Sand Attacks. 5 out of the 6. We're actually hitting a decent chunk. Oh my god, he's an idiot. Oh my god, he's an idiot. Wait, no. Don't do the thing. Don't do the thing. Don't do the thing. Don't do the thing. Okay, we need one more hit. No! No, the crit! No, the crit! No, the crit! God damn it! I'm so upset. Crit reduced my damage because I had been hit by 5 Sand Attacks and a couple of Tail Whips, and Brock's badge boost boosts your attack. So we had like 6 or 7 badge boosts to our attack stat at that point. And crit is not double damage or even 1.5 times damage in Gen 1. Crit is a fucking equation that includes your level. And the lower level you are, the less damage your critical hits do. So after all of those, if I had not crit, I would have 2-shot the War Turtle. Crit is Eldritch Abomination damage. Yeah, basically. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks, because, I mean, I had no business winning that fight after getting hit by Sand Attack 5 times. But, I'll still fucking take it. Oh, fuck, I forgot Hyper Fang has a flinch chance. So we're dead? Yeah, we're dead. I always forget that Hyper Fang has flinch. Please stop doing the thing. It was 1 Sand Attack. Jesus. Only keep their worst moves? Maybe. I'm sure there's multiple Pokemon that would just have no damaging moves at that point. Moveset ends up being like Tail Whip, Growls, Focus Energy, Sing, or something. I don't know. Did I get hit by Sand Attack this time? Yeah, look how much less damage I'm doing right now than I was before. It was a 2-hit KO before, and now it's a 4-hit. God damn it, the miss! Ah! We're so close. We're so close every time. Every time we're so close. Oh, because I'm just teleporting the whole time. I know that there is a mod that gives you the worst possible luck. So like if an attack can miss, it will always miss. You will never get crits. The opponents will always get crits, I think. It's like crazy, that mod. remember Small Ant playing it a long time ago. It's like what's happening now, basically. But without sand attack. It's just if your move is not 100%, you will never hit. Are you kidding me? I missed again. Okay, we got through without an actual sand attack going off. Oh, fuck off. I hate this game. I hate this game. That's 2 sand attacks. 2 badge boosts. We're actually in decent shape health-wise. Never mind. 1 single crit from the Kadabra, and it's just like, eh, fuck you. Alright, cool, great, that's awesome. I was like, ooh, we have a chance? And then Kadabra's like, ha, nah. I need 3 more levels and I get Sludge. If I get Sludge, I'm actually in a decent spot. But I don't know where I get enough experience for 3 more levels. Like, even if I got... Even if I got... all of the... Damn it, I took that person right. Exactly. Imagine having a not fucking move, a move that's not tackle. Imagine having a move that's not tackle as your primary move at level 30. I fucking don't even care. Not even, don't even care. Wait, his Kadabra is level 18? 17? I'm just gonna start fighting people. I'm just gonna try to get to 32. 'Cause I'm just kind of over this. I'm just kind of done with it. I don't fucking want to deal with these shitty moves anymore. Of course you get paralyzed because fuck it, why wouldn't you? God, did I get paralyzed heals? No, I did not. I forgot to buy those. Hell with it. Alright, the goal is now not to beat Surge by by the time we end the stream. The goal is now to hit level 32 and get Sludge by the end of the stream. And then we'll start the stream again next Wednesday with... Here, let me actually buy some paralyzed heals. With a fucking move. Imagine having a fucking move when you play these games. Oh, hey, you gonna burn me again? What's gonna happen here? Oh, we dodged the 10% once. And he didn't do it again. I mean, that's like the good thing about this. The good thing about this is that we can get a lot of extra items because there are some decent items in here. Point, in fact, that max potion. That max potion is really nice. No! Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Fuck you, video game. Tentacruel is faster than me just spamming rap. Absolute trash. I was not expecting you to have to do this. MC Tentacle. Oh, hey, another ether. Nice. Horsey is fine. It's a 2-hit? No, not quite. Oh, hey, Horsey is fine. It's another 2-hit? No, not quite. Hey, this person. You know, you have you have quite a varied team of Pokemon. Did you know that? I fought both of these guys, yeah. You should be very proud of your quite varied Pokemon team of a lot of different types of Pokemon. Man, I'm so cool that you have such a varied combination of different types of Pokemon and like range to 2 KO. So it seemed like, so when we hit the third one, what is TM44? I don't even remember. Rest. We can learn rest. We can learn rest. Bucket? Hold the Chesto Berry? If only. Is all you... Oh, fuck. Guys, we might lose here. We might lose here. I mean, our defense is really good. Our defense is really good. Like, look at that defense stat. 75. And our special and attack are pretty decent, too. This is a nice guy because there's no rest for the wicked. Oh, shit, I forgot. I forgot. I don't have any more tackles. Come on, hit level 20 or 32. Level 20. Oh, fuck. Oh, I need another 2,000. No rest for the wicked? I mean, it's a very common saying. I mean, there's a whole ass song about it. You know, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. Oh, hey, you're a person that I haven't fought yet. That's actually kind of surprising. I've got bills to pay. I've got mouths to feed. And I don't remember the other lyrics. Do we level up in this room? Ain't nothing in this world for free. Yeah, there it is. Come on, give me to level 32, please, for the love of God. No! 800 still? Oh my God. I'm leaving that item. That's just body slam. And unfortunately, I can say that's just body slam because we can't learn it. I'll just sell that Great Ball. Oh, God damn it. You're the Snorlax nerd. Come on. Probably throw Koffing at something. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm actually really surprised that Body Slam is not a move that Koffing can learn, because he's entirely body. Like, that is all he has. So Tackle and Body Slam are basically the same thing. No, don't growl me, you dick. No! Oh, we're so close. Wait. Oh, I did, and I learned it. I was so thrown off because we still didn't have 4 fucking moves. So it just learned it. I didn't have to try and learn it. All right. Instructions unclear, exploding. That is the entirety of Koffing's life, basically. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Look at it! Look at how much these 3 levels... Look how much of a difference these 3 levels made. Oh. It's consistent. It's consistent because it's 100% accurate. It's the first one we've had all day. Ah! Actual damage, right? It's a move that does more than that has more than 40 base power. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Tackle only has 35. All right, we need to trade you. Yeah, I know it's not a Spearow. You fucking ate, or you doubled up on one of my inputs, you dick. Or I might have been just spamming. I don't know. All right, so it turns out we could actually do both. Unfortunately, Koffing can't learn Dig. That would be kind of broken, but also kind of great. And another really good thing about Sludge, it's also 20 power points. Also 20 power points, so we have a lot of these. So, like, it's really nice because, like, it's... This is better than a damage-wise, this is better than a non-stab, Thunderbolt or Ice Beam, right? Because it's 65 power times 1.5, so it's fucking words. It's gonna be over 95, right? That's why we bought those paralyzed heals, is because of those fucks. I could also just pop this. It'll get me into a decent amount of health. All right. You here? Nope. All right. It is puzzle. Oh, this is, what do you mean? This is the best designed puzzle in all of video game history. It's so good. I don't know what you mean when you say that you hated it. It's such a good... So we went from having no consistent moves to having 2 consistent moves in the last 5 minutes. Because for whatever reason, Koffing can learn fucking Thunderbolt. That's so weird. Steel type laughs ominously. Well, steel type doesn't fucking exist yet. Now does it? That would have made that Magnemite quite a bit more difficult. Honestly, the Magnemite on that second trainer in Surge's gym. I know it's a couple of minutes early, but I am gonna stop here. I gotta figure something out for breakfast and lunch for today. And I don't have the stuff that I normally do. So I gotta improvise, which I want to give myself an extra couple minutes to do. Also, yeah, we will be back with Koffing next Wednesday. Next Tuesday, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I was gonna do this past weekend, but the first day I slept way too late, and the second day I just really wasn't feeling up to streaming. We are going to be going over absurd trolley problems on Tuesday. Tuesday of next week, we are doing absurd trolley problems. It is a website. If you just search Google absurd trolley problems, it will go through. It'll be the top result. You just click on that, and it's just a whole bunch of variations of, hey, do you pull the lever or not? So we will be doing that on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we'll be back to this, right? But I'm kind of skipping ahead, aren't I? I'm skipping to next week. Tomorrow, we will not be streaming. It's Thursday. It's my day off. Friday, we'll be doing more speedrun stuffs. Because I was obsessed with Stardew Valley this weekend, I got literally nothing done on the unfair speedrun for Kingmaker. So yeah, we are exactly where we left off last week, which is fine, actually, because I kind of want to practice all that stuff on stream anyway. We're actually going to be going through Chapter 1. On our way to kill a Dargon. And then Saturday will be more auto build judgments. We are now, oh yeah, because we only got one done last week, right? Because my internet was so shitty. So we got some making up to do. So yeah, that's the plan for the rest of this week and the beginning of next week. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.